Drivers who were cited and even one traffic safety expert called it a red light camera trap. But now the I-team is finding that big changes have been made, and even the intersection's toughest critic is praising the improvements. New red light cameras are up and clicking, but there are other major changes to this south suburban Crestwood intersection at Cicero Avenue and Cal-Sag Road.
They've completely redesigned this turn.
Mark Wallace from Citizens to Abolish Red Light Cameras showed me the improvements.
In this right turn lane, there was not a signal here before, and they were actually giving tickets to anybody who turned in this lane. So they didn't have a signal like they have now.
Those signals on the right also have right turn arrows. The white stop line is clearer too. Drivers now approach it sooner. The other line was farther down the curve.
Yeah.
This is where people would come up to before.
Correct.
And then they would creep up and then go.
Then they would make a turn, but there was no traffic signal here.
In 2017, the I-team reported on this and other suburban intersections that drivers called confusing.
It's like a trap.
Designated right-hand turn lanes with a curve. The intersections had traffic lights to the left, but no traffic signals and lights to the right. And when drivers creep up that curve, they may not be able to see the light.
Your cone of vision is here.
One traffic expert we talked to said the intersections violated federal guidelines in the Manual to Uniform Traffic Control Devices. That's because he says the traffic lights were outside of the driver's cone of vision. IDOT maintained that the intersections met federal and state standards.
You were saying that somebody ran a red light when there was in fact no red light.
Crestwood leaders had always disagreed, and the mayor now says the changes were not due to criticism. IDOT says it widened 3 area intersections, installed new traffic signals, ADA-compliant sidewalk ramps, and new striping. Wallace believes it's the village's response to criticism and a pending class action lawsuit filed in October of 2017 after our reporting.
Pause. And the crazy part about this, usually if the news channel like ABC, if they don't get involved in this situation, bro, they'll just be racking money up. Further down this video, I know that this is what they do. Even the IDOT was saying that it's legal. Is it legal? Is it you know what I mean? Is it moral? You literally you don't have a sign here. They can't see a sign, but yet you taxed everybody. I bet they got millions of dollars from that, and they can't dispute it at all. And it'll go on your record. You know what I'm saying? You get enough of red light violations, bro. It's a dub for your license. They'll fucking suspend around. They'll suspend it fucking around. It's a despicable world in Cook County. And they know that they're doing, bro. And that's the thing about this situation. They 100% know what they're doing. They know that this is a discrepancy. They know that they can fool a lot of people, and they're going to keep trying to do it. And until, someone big, like a media company, goes on live, say if I got big enough and I'm my media company, I see this, and I re-report on it, or I have, I guarantee you they're not going to change. You got to hit them with a class action. They don't care. They're going to prolong it. But you know why? It seems as if those people that run it are being paid off to not say nothing, while finessing hundreds, thousands, maybe even 1 million people. You get what I'm saying? And you got to think about it. These tickets be like $125 each. And people just running it because it doesn't say that they should stop. It's literally a separate turning right lane. That's just sad because we barely have we barely have enough money now that it is, and to misguide people to make a violation just so you can give them a ticket is that's really distrustful. And this is the certain areas like Chicago you wouldn't want to live in, and they'll do this. They said they've been doing this since 2017. I don't think they changed it to 2026. So that's how long they were doing this to people. You know what I mean? They probably stacked up $100 million from people like that. That's the killer part about this, because people would think that's just a lane that turns into a self-driving lane that you don't have to stop at the light because you're in your own right turning lane. And that's sad. Let's keep going. It's despicable in Crook County.
They should refund every dollar that they have received.
The old cameras that generated that money were removed in 2023. Data obtained by the I-team shows they racked up more than $17 million between 2016 and 2022. In this Freedom of Information Act request, the village said it can't tell us how much revenue has been generated since the new cameras were installed in early 2026 after the intersection improvements, saying those citation reports have not yet been reconciled. Late today, actually just minutes ago, the village said it has made more than $50,000 in revenue since those cameras went back up in January. As for the 2017 class action case, it is slow going but active. Crestwood has not commented and had filed a motion to dismiss. Rob and Judy, even though there is a debate as to why those changes were made, the outcome, of course, is what matters. And right now, it's very hard to call that a red light camera trap. I don't think anyone could call it that now.
But what a saga. And you have been on this story.
On it for 9 years.
Yeah, you can't call it a trap no more, but it was a trap. They literally misguided people. They didn't put the lines actively telling you to stop. So they basically are misleading people. This is the problem with our society. I tell people this. The government is meant to extract as much money from our hands and our pockets in our life as much as they can by any means necessary. And they're going to put any loopholes, any cameras up to force you to do it. I wouldn't be surprised if they start putting cameras at just regular stop signs, bro, because everybody be tapping and going. And if they just simply put one little camera at a stop sign, bro, and they don't got to be a stoplight, just a stop sign, I guarantee you they'll make a lot of money. You put that all around the cities, like Big Brother, you know, they have like the those cams that the flock cameras. They already have the flock cameras. If you put flock cameras right around where the stop signs are, I guarantee you they'll make a lot of money. Because you guys got to start doing the math. Our country is in a lot of debt, and they're about to start doing some out of the pocket, extravagant fining just to extract more and more dollars out of your pockets, just so they can pay that debt, which they might have to do anyway, because whether or not if they want to, because they keep spending every money that we have. They're spending and they're not receiving. So taxes finna go up. Big Brother's finna go up. Everything that any violations finna be taxed. You get what I'm saying? So y'all got to watch yourself out here, man. Drive smooth. I stay my ass in the house. Don't got nowhere to go. I just save gas, and I don't stay my ass in the house and work. That's all I do, bro, because I see what's going on. The finesse is finessing, and everybody out here that just want to have fun, chill, be careless. Oh, man. You know, it's like a DUI, bro. They're holding your license for ransom. You know what I'm saying? Pay this much money, we'll give your license back. You know, type stuff. Of course, you shouldn't be drinking and driving. But at the end of the day, they're taking that opportunity to capitalize off of. I want everybody to understand the threat that's here. The government is here to extract as much money as they can from every human being. It's the same as these companies when they're giving you all these subscriptions on different things. It's obviously your choice. You could not do it. You could not buy it. You could not violate, and you wouldn't be taxed. But that's the thing. They put things in your way. They predict your moves so then they can sell it to you and put it right in your face. And now you're just swipe by, swipe by. How did they know I was talking about that? Swipe by. It's the same concept with this, but they're very morally incorrect when it comes to this. But it's Crook County. So there's not too much to expect when you go into Chicago. As soon as you run into Chicago, just expect it's finna be some foolery. Just expect they just want to pull you over just to ticket you. Speed cameras on every highway. 60. Oh, if you do 61, 62, we're pulling you over, giving you a ticket. I guarantee you, it's going to get that way. Y'all just wait. It's your boy, Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comments section. This is the Savage Report. Y'all stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like the video for the YouTube algorithm. Peace. It's your boy, Angelo Savage. We out of here.